Can you see that? The turtle. I realized I didn't provide a pretty good stable shot on it yesterday. Um, but I watched. I've seen this one before, um, but I shared this particular presentation that was given um, through a speaker contract, Ashiana Diane, and the title of it is called "The Steps of Creation." And I shared that with a couple of other native spirits. I received a gold heart from Jeanette. Thank you. Bless your heart. Bless your heart and soul, dear. And then another lady that I believe is in Europe. And she said, I felt that. Hugs. She felt that. That's an eternal gift to experience oneness. Wherever the God source crystal atom seed is, I am. That's direct as direct can be. And I had the great blessing of experiencing a lady who came in from California yesterday with Jason, who's a property owner. And I met another, she's a woman, I don't know her age, it doesn't matter, but she is extremely electrically sensitive. And she mentioned to me how she acknowledged she didn't want to have anything to do with computers, she didn't want to have anything to do with phones, she didn't want to have anything to do with artificial intelligence. She amazingly talked about the disconnect with nature and what it does, the socialization process of children learning through machines, something that's finite and dead, rather than learning through an eternal spirit, an eternal crystal seed atom, cosmic creation, cosmic source of all there is, and our ability to manifest directly into our own mirror what we're experiencing, what we are on the inside, what we experience on the outside in our own mirror. The beauty and the power of being able to do that because we have a direct line with the source from which it all comes, that is making that manifest, which is a permit, an operating permit. So she goes into some pretty good details, and I know that in the past, I've mentioned this to Karen Ann Luke McDonald, 13th October, White Bear. I do not shoot the messenger, and then the message dies. Because I know what a holographic mathematical map is. So what I'm looking at and what I'm mapping and what I'm recording by what I'm experiencing are the maps that she puts up. And are they congruent? Are they mathematically correct? Yes, they are. And I know that because I know what I am. The one is letting me know. The crystal seed atom is letting me know. The Alhambra. Yeah, and so that's the nature of the battlefield, right? That's the game. What's true, what's not true? I don't know. That's not for me to determine for you. You're your own speakerphone. Right? You're on your journey. I'm on my journey. So I know who I'm working for. I'm working for God's source, the source from which it all began and never ends. So I experience pure, eternal, absolute love in my own heart, and that's what I share with all creation. That's why it was beautiful to have a conversation with her when I talked about how sensitive I am, that if any life form is losing electrical life force energy in what it is, the form and flow in which it's experiencing what it is as a life form, I experience that in me and I cry. And that is an acknowledgement of the one we're with, the one I am. The first Camry, the first seed atom, the Krystal Core, fire and ice. Join as one to experience being fire and ice. That's what I am, fire and ice. Equal balance. Yeah, and so I wanted to share that because I received a couple of very positive responses because that's an acknowledgement on their part, because they're mathematically mapping those maps. And then they listen to the information that is associated in describing what those maps are about creation and eternal seed Adam. So I've always kept it simple when I was a little boy. I am what love is, goes on forever. That's what I am. So I know what I am. So I know what I am is the one I serve, is the one I, the eternal seed, the first eternal seed. And so anyway, y'all have a beautiful day. What a beautiful blessing to have, to experience another spirit, another power. I told her right to her face, you're a very powerful soul. If you are that electrically sensitive in your environment, right, it means you are very aware. Your state of awareness is very high. So you're a powerful soul. So you have a powerful solar-coded, encryption-coded connection to the source in which it all began. Creation, the core, the crystal core of eternal creation spheres. The spheres of creation, the one I'm with. Yeah. Alhambra, 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 Alhambra. Kira Sheaya.